favorite scary movie.
I believe in the life eternal, as promised to us by our Lord Jesus Christ.
God's sake.
It's for the best.
Hey, please!
Well, what do men want?
Just a pretty woman to love and to take care of them and to make them feel like a man and to give them total freedom in whatever they want to do or be.
Yep. It's not even a song that our voices are going to suit in any way. Like, it is a really scuffed song to kick this off.
That is such a good song.
You shout it out, but I
can't hear a word you say.
Oh, this is bad. I'm talking loud, not saying much.
I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet.
It's oddly not sounding the worst at the moment.
You shoot me down, but I get up.
Come on, Stephen.
Let's go. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. You take your aim. Fire away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Indeed she is.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. No, you won't. I am titanium. Here we fucking go. Hi, troops.
What's happening today?
Welcome to M3gan.
Yeah, this is in the horror list going mad.
You
Chop
cut
me
me down, but you'll have further to fall.
Best of the song.
Yep. Ghost town and haunted love. Raise your voice. The sticks and stones may break my bones.
Your karaoke song comes in.
Yep, got to cloud. I'll tell you much. I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. You take your aim. Fire away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
What are you?
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Oh yeah, M3gan, you are titanium. You go. It is this song, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
She does sing
that's
this
one
song.
in the first one, yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. And this one is old. And the second.
Yeah. She is titanium.
Yes. Stone hard, machine gun, fired at the ones who run. Stone hard as bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall.
What are you?
I am titanium.
What a
Yes.
fucking tune.
Fucking banger indeed.
The fact that M3gan sings Titanium is the best part of the movie.
Genuinely.
But it's not my favourite Titanium, like, ism. This man is aura personified.
I've never seen this.
Steve Bunton. Bunton is mine. If I could have a father that wasn't my father, it'd be Steve Bunton.
Tasty little double, Mr. Porky, sponsors Dust.
He is the local hero of darts.
The bullet
Look at this man aura farming. And listen to them sing. You push it singing the lyrics. Let's go bunting mental. Let's go bunting mental. Duh, duh, duh. It's when he gets up onto the stage.
I love how,
His generic cheerleaders will dance and he will aura the farm.
I love how M3gan was that the first one singing Buffett
No
Child
idea.
singing?
But what's that? What's that? Come on, Bunton. Come on, Bunton. You command that crowd. Look at that man. They love him. And he heals them. That's Stephen Bunton, the best darts player in the world. That's not true. He's a darts player in this world.
Yep.
That's going to sound awful for audio listeners. And if it was visuals, it could have been better. You could have got the visuals of me doing the buntonism, but that was genuinely just, I imagine, the most cursed start to a podcast you've ever heard, which is what we provide here at the Horror List, handing over the intro to this man here.
Hi guys, I am Michael, one of the hosts, and I'm with my other host, Ryan,
Wait,
and we are
Titanium?
Titanium. Yes.
Set the line bar.
Today we are Titanium with talking about the movie, the one and only M3gan.
Well, you say one and only, there is two. We're talking about the one.
Yes, the one,
Of
not
two.
the only, the one of two M3gans, and it is the fifth movie that we have spoke about today. So our voices are very tired because we have not shut the fuck up since like 12.
My voice is fine.
So is mine.
Yeah, well,
We're just belted out Titanium.
good chat, lads. Good chat.
I'm just rambling on. Anyway, I'll pass you over to Ryan because he has some fascinating notes to share with us all.
I'm sure I do. Do you remember the first time? Did you see M3gan in the cinema?
I think I did, yeah. I
When
did.
you watched M3gan for the first time, what was
Yeah.
it like for you?
The first time I seen it, because I thought maybe it's going to be like Chucky, and that's obviously because it was a bit of doing that. But then she started doing fucking cartwheels and shoving a boy in front of a bus, not a car, and all that. I thought this shit is fucking lethal.
Chucky slays.
Chucky does slay. Hashtag Tucky.
M3gan slays. Slays like as in kills.
Yep, M3gan is a fucking badass bitch. Don't fuck with
She
her.
is.
Or she will
mad.
fuck you
She
up.
is like a
mentally.
personality that I rep. If M3gan says something, I back it.
Yep. M3gan is badass. Do not fuck with her or it will be the last thing you ever do. Literally.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially
She won't
in this
murder
one.
you. Yep.
She's evil.
Yep. But she's fascinating. She's a really
Oh, she
fascinating
really is.
character.
She really is. We'll look into M3gan's character throughout this.
I love her in
podcast.
the second. I mean, she's. Did you mean a freaking walkie-talkie or something?
Right,
She's
yeah.
a new Teddy.
I think. Anyway, so I went to see M3gan with good mate Daniel, and we went to Cinema Astoria on like a run of watching shit movies. It was great. And this one had a bit of a crowd to it. A lot of people wanted to see M3gan. A lot of teenage girls, a lot of teenage boys, a lot of adult couples and all that. And halfway through the movie, I remember there distinctly being a point. And I think it's when M3gan adopted the voice of the dog / the neighbour. Yeah, it was when she adopted the voice of the neighbour to call on the dog. And everyone just kind of had this collective, hang on, this movie's kind of shit. It's really campy.
Yes.
Let's just treat it as it wants to be. So people were just heckling the film. We were laughing our asses off. It was one of the best cinema screens I've ever seen because we were on board with the film, which is just have fun.
Yep.
Like I love this movie.
It's such a
It's
good
one
movie.
of my favourite movies of 2 years ago I think it came out.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it
2023 or
made
something.
my top 10 that year. It was a really, really solid movie.
Yeah, it was funny in that.
I rewatch it quite often.
Because I remember I watched it with. Surprisingly, I watched it with M3gan as well.
Hey.
M3gan seen M3gan.
M3gan seen M3gan seen M3gan.
M3gan and M3gan.
M3gan and M3gan, there you go.
Yep, M3gan. Nah, so I seen it with Jean and I don't think she even understood what was going on. Quite frankly, I seen it with her for the first time and I didn't really know what was going on. And then when I watched it with M3gan, because I knew what was happening, I was laughing at the parts where it was funny, and especially when it was coming up for her singing Titanium. I was like, yes, this is the golden moment of the movie. This is the climax.
Yeah, when that happened in the cinema, and we all just kind of looked at each other, me and Danny were like, bunting. So, we joined in.
So did I.
Yes.
And then I actually got told to, because I was singing that a wee bit too loud, and somebody actually went and reported me, and I told that to keep it down a bit.
Unbelievable.
And I thought, what a fucking sour-faced Karen.
If everyone's on the bet, then it's fine. That's why I love Aerodine, because 80% of the time it's just a fucking bet. Every time I go to the cinema in air, there's always got a bullshit story. You know, that's my biggest complaint with the Glasgow cinemas.
I know.
I have little to no stories to do with the Glasgow cinema, but see, every single time I go to the Air cinema, I have a story.
Yeah. I have one funny story about the Air, not the Air, about Cineworld in Glasgow. It was, so me and Jimmy went to go see Cats, because she wanted to see it, because they had some big names in it, like Taylor Swift, Jennifer Hudson, and so I thought, Jim wanted to see it, and I thought, you know what, it might actually be something alright, see, obviously, just because it's got a lot of popular names, and it didn't look too bad in the trailer. But my God, I got so fucking bored. Every single moment in that movie, there was so many opportunities for the people, the love interest. There was a lot of cats that were falling in love with each other. There was so many moments where it was the perfect time for them to have that moment and stuff. And then an hour and 25 minutes, an hour and 34 minutes in the movie, I had enough. Like, it was one of the, hadn't long been out in that, and it was still quite busy in that. And one of the people, because they still had the church obviously for the cinema host accepting and stuff. So it goes, like, I could feel myself dozing off, and I'm like, for God's sake, kiss him already!
Hey.
Literally, like, and everybody started laughing. They were like, it was 4 or 5 people literally left because of how bad it was, and I was getting to the part where I could actually feel myself falling asleep nearly. So I thought, you know what, fuck this, kiss him already. Every single person in that, I don't think there was one person in that cinema that did not laugh.
All thinking the same thing.
Even the cinema host, he laughed. And then when the film finished, people, when they were coming down, they said, was it you that shouted that? I said, I got no fucking one. I was like, exactly.
Where were the buttholes though?
I don't mind.
Why was
think about that. No, like,
where was the buttholes?
Like, under their chairs. I don't fucking know.
Some executive made the decision to remove the buttholes from the cats.
That is,
like,
who
has
why?
such power?
Who would do that?
Exactly, we want the buttholes.
Exactly, we came for the buttholes, we deserve the buttholes.
We all came to see Taylor Swift's cat butthole.
Exactly.
That's why we're here.
Exactly.
I want to see James Corden actually remove the buttholes. I'm on Team Butthole.
Aye.
There's two camps on the Cats camp. There's Team Butthole and there's Team Assholes. Team Butthole want buttholes and Team Assholes are assholes, you see. And they can shut up.
Who's on the Team Butthole side then?
I'm on Team Butthole.
No, I'm saying, what cats are on Team Butthole?
All of them. Well, none of them apparently. They all had their buttholes removed. It's just fucking grim.
I know, literally.
That needs to shit.
Exactly, you know, they've got the litter boxes, where the fuck are they meant to do their business?
And once the kissing goes too far already, like, how are they going to have any fun if they don't have buttholes?
Genuinely. These are the questions we need answers for.
Yeah, cat anal sex.
Aye. You know, what if there's gay
You
cats?
can tell we've recorded 5 of these today. Fuck me. We had a sing-along to Titanium and I just uttered the words cat anal sex. Right. Megan.
Fuck, I forgot we're talking about Megan.
So, a month ago actually, it would have been, we spoke about Paranormal Activity and I said that in Paranormal Activity there was a problem of which, they took 2 film genres that I don't like, which is paranormal movies and found footage movies, combined them and made something that generally wasn't for me. But this movie takes 2 things that I am into. It took doll movies and it took AI movies. It said, what if Chucky was Terminator? One of my favourite games, when you're coming up with an idea, you'll have seen it sprinkled through it today, is to just take media and merge them. And that's how you come up with an idea.
Yeah.
Well, what if Five Nights at Freddy's was Scottish? That's how we came up with our Five Nights at Freddy's idea, for example.
Yep.
Well, that's how we made Sand Babies, was what if sand was... We took 2 words. I said sand, Callum said babies. We made Sand Babies. Boom, simple. Yep. This is... It's a tried and tested strategy. Fuck it. Annabelle meets Terminator. And that's the plot of this movie.
Yep.
is Annabelle the doll is Terminator. Skynet gets Annabelle. Anyway, the Blumhouse way. How familiar are you with Blumhouse? We've had this conversation over Ma.
Like, what do I know about the
Blumhouse production. Yeah.
I know that they've actually produced quite a lot of movies and that.
Yeah.
They've done was it them that done the Black Phone?
Probably.
They've done Sinister, they've done Insidious, they've done M3gan, they've done quite a lot.
Would you rather Truth or Dare?
Would you rather Truth or Dare? Then they also done Don't Speak or something as well.
No idea.
Anyway, let's Google Blumhouse Productions movies and see what.
They do about 12 a year.
Yep.
They did Ma.
Yep, House Production.
They, for some reason, are responsible for
Movies.
Whiplash. Which is kind of funny.
Yep. So
You're going to want to skip to anything from about, 2016 onwards.
Manor, You Should Have Left, Speak No Evil, Halloween, The Black Phone, Truth or Dare, The Visit, Wolfman, Oculus, Unfriended, Dark Web, The Craft Legacy, Night Swim,
Unfriended
Ouija,
Dark Web.
Unfriended,
What a
Delirium,
fucking film.
Yep, Delirium, Halloween Kills, Ouija, Origin of Evil, Freaky, The Gallows, Fantasy Island, Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin, Sinister 2, Exorcist Believer, The Red Door, Insidious, Ma, Sinister 1, Firestarter, Amityville The Awakening, The Last Key, Creep, The First Purge, M3gan 2.0, The Town That Dreaded Sundown, Five Nights at Freddy's, Hush, Wrong with the Children, There's Something Wrong with the Children, Visions, Happy
What
Birthday.
is the running theme of most of these movies?
I have no clue.
They're all really small scale.
That is true.
Hush, where's that set? One house. Would You Rather, where's that set? One house. Ma, where's that set? Two houses in a school. What else we got? Truth or Dare, where's that set? Two houses and an end scene in a castle or some fish.
Yep.
They all are not large scale. They're all about 90 minutes long.
Halloween 2018, that was set in a few different places. There was Jing Lee's house, there was the graveyard.
I don't think that was
there was
just
Disco
Blumhouse.
Party.
I think they were one of the production companies. So I don't think they were the production company. I'm not sure though.
Yep. So there's quite a lot of movies they've done. Yep.
Well, yeah, they do 12 a year, which is an insane goal. Jason Blum
Yeah.
has very strong principles when he's making movies. $5 million or cheaper.
Yep.
He makes horror movies really fucking cheap because he knows they can make a shit ton of money.
Because they're saying somebody here is Jason Blum producing stuff like that. He's done The Conjuring, he's done a lot of big well-known movies and stuff.
Exactly. Literally, it's Blumhouse because it's his name, but also he sets them all normally in a house. Like M3gan mainly set in a house. But it does feel quite large scale for Blumhouse M3gan. It's got lots of locations, it's got lots of effects and all that. So on and so forth.
Speaking of M3gan, she messaged me 21 minutes ago.
Fair enough. How long have we recorded? 18 minutes ago. Wow. That is almost perfectly succinct. What's your knowledge of Jenna Davis?
Jenna Davis.
Yes.
Not a lot, I don't know.
Jenna Davis is the voice of M3gan.
Oh?
What does the name Piper Raquel mean to you?
Not a lot. I've heard the name, but I don't know a lot
really
about them.
hoping you'd know more about Piper Raquel.
Do you know a
okay.
lot about Piper?
Piper Raquel, there's a documentary, I cannot remember what it's called, released on Netflix earlier this year, about Piper Raquel. She was one of these YouTube child stars that's mother basically was an abusive piece of shit. And she made Piper Raquel and all her fake friends have fake friendships and fake relationships, and she basically just abused all the kids.
That's sick.
And nicked all of their money, etc., etc. Jenna Davis was one of those kids. That was a part of the Piper Raquel. I think her name's Tiffany Raquel. Evil, scheme.
Didn't know that.
I found that quite interesting when I was researching who Jenna Davis, the voice of M3gan, was, and I was like, oh my god! All over YouTube, you can it's littered with I kissed my best friend or something to see his reaction. I pretended to die or something. Fake losing memory prank. Crush. I have to. Something like that.
It's a
bit weird when it's been mass produced, been acted out by 10-year-olds being mass-produced by like a 40-year-old. Piper Raquel, I believe she's 17, recently did some work with the Bop House.
Alright.
Everyone's, favourite OnlyFans house, which is just to add to the controversies. Her mother is basically subtly going to force her, I assume, into sex work, allegedly, to make money, which is weird. She used to send her daughter's underwear to creepy old men just to make money. Like, just a really bad mother that for some reason still has custody of her child, despite there being multiple documentaries made about how she is
horrible,
worthy of prison. Anyway, there's a lawsuit done by the parents of all the other kids, but I take issue with the lawsuit because the lawsuit was like, you did bad things to our kid, we want money.
Aye.
Just money.
Like, just why the fuck did you do bad things to her means that you should be paying, and not just, you done something to my
No, but money doesn't solve the problem. That solves
Exactly.
the parent's individual problem. What would solve the problem is, I don't know, helping Piper find somewhere else to stay.
Offering to take her in.
Or like, Piper's so indoctrinated by her mother that I don't think she sees her mother in the wrong. Because, that's all she's known all her life. So, actual authorities need to step in. And, prison maybe? You did abuse multiple children, Tiffany.
You bitch.
That was just a fun thought. But from one bad mother who's in the real world, that's a really bad transition to a fictional bad mother in this world, because Gemma is not a good mother figure.
Yep. Doesn't sound like it.
With this film, with M3gan, I fully believe that it is as good as it could be.
Aye. I feel like it wasn't too long, it wasn't rushed, it had a great storyline, and it all made sense, and it took the time, and you never lost interest in that. Because we have a lot of films in that, they feel like, the first one was a success, so we're just going to whip up some bullshit storyline or some bullshit plot for a film just because they think it'll make money in that. Whereas with M3gan, I like the fact that it's no rushed, they have a good story behind it, they took their time, and you can tell that they actually cared about the project and that, and they didn't just do it for money, they done it because there was genuinely more stories and more stuff to tell from M3gan's perspective.
What's M3gan about to you?
Like, also, like, I know that it's about like artificial intelligence and that, because Katie's, like, it's Katie's toy and that, she's there to protect Katie because obviously her sister's always rotten and stuff, and they lost their parents, and that, so because her sister's trying to support them financially, then they should go M3gan for Katie just so that Katie has a pal and so that she's no lonely. And that, and then obviously, M3gan's some psychotic psycho bitch that goes about killing people. But because what's her sister's name again? I can never remember it. That's Katie's sister.
I think you've got Katie and Gemma.
Gemma. I know.
She's around, I think.
So like Gemma is constantly working on that, and so she doesn't have time to look after Katie. So Katie has to like try and fend for herself, and then obviously she gets M3gan to help her, and then M3gan's evil, and then she tries to turn against Katie. No, tries to get Katie to turn against Gemma so that they can murder Gemma so that she can have Katie all herself. Or something like
pretty
that.
Much, yeah. Like, that's pretty much a summary of all my notes. We'll go into more depth over the next, say, half an hour, and some side tangents en route. M3gan is a character, right? So she is a robot artificial intelligence thing that is the best character in fiction, not named Poppy Moore. She feels like if Poppy Moore was a serial killer robot, you'd get M3gan.
Yep.
Got really dark outside, didn't it? We've sat here for so long, we've actually seen it go from being very pretty to now just pitch fucking black. We chose a table with window seats just so we could look out the window and see the pretty flowers and that. But
yep. I mean, we have been here since like 12 o'clock, and we have literally watched it from, it is 5:10. Well, 11 minutes past. Yep. So, I know, but like, we literally came here, it was broad daylight, we literally stood up at the windowsill, got to look at the nice pretty flowers and the nice sky and that. Now you look outside and you cannot fucking see a thing except from lights.
We had a great walk into the town in the pitch black river air, right?
Gotta love the nighttime walks. I love walking in the dark.
That's alright, we might do that later. I still don't know what the plan is for after Scran.
Yeah.
Could be walk, could be activity, could just be more pubs. Whether Cheapskate Ryan is in order is basically the big question. So yes, Gemma is not a good mother figure.
Definitely not.
So Katie's parents, they die. Gemma bought her like a toy or something anyway. They die in a car crash because they're stupid or something. Katie lives and now she has to stay with Gemma. But Gemma is one of these people that is a nerd.
Yep, and she prioritises work over her family.
She is a work over family kind of person.
And she is literally the biggest geek. She works every single day.
Yes, on this project for like robots and that. What I want to know about Gemma more, and we don't think we get it in the first one, is the why she's so work focused.
I know, like,
because she was work focused before Katie. Where did it come from?
Like maybe her parents or something, because it doesn't really say too much about Katie's parents, other than the fact that they died in the car crash and stuff. So maybe it could be like a family trait, like maybe their mum or their dad was like a workaholic, and then like, because you never get to the same, so maybe like Katie's mum and dad, maybe they were like the ones that were nearly pure.
Is that picked up in the sequel at all?
I don't think so. They never really mentioned their parents. I don't think they actually mentioned their parents.
I mean, this next beat is picked up in the sequel. So she has like an AI that runs her house called Evie or something.
Evie or something.
No, I didn't note it down. And the AI mentions that you have 5 Tinder notifications.
Yep.
It's interesting. Interesting. She's running Tinder through the AI. Do you think she's actively swiping right, or do you think the AI is swiping right on her behalf?
I think AI is swiping right on her behalf. Or maybe Megan's, because Megan's been hiding in the house.
Megan didn't exist at that point.
Oh, did she?
Well, she was in the factory.
Oh, yeah.
This was when they first arrive. And Katie runs over and is like, oh, toys. Because she's, I don't know, what, 14 or something. I don't know how Katie is.
I think she was like between 12 to 13.
She's young, essentially. And she's like, toys. And she's like, no, they're my collectibles.
Aye.
Bitch.
I know.
Take a toy out of its package and play with a toy. What's the point of a toy to look at?
Play with it. Play with it or bin it. Or
don't buy it.
Aye.
Like,
or sell it.
I make some money. But it's a collectible and she's a nerd, as established
and you know,
by
it's
these toys.
Worth more money if it's not his books and all that shit.
And even worse is she's not even committed to it, because when the therapist comes over, she does get one of her collectibles out and starts, like, I don't know, rolling it about the floor or some shit, which is like, come on, man, like, if you're gonna be a protective bitch of your toys, commit to it.
Exactly, you know.
Don't half-arse commitment. What else we got here? Gemma, the worst mother ever. Work over. Yeah, so one of the things that the film is about, and Gemma is guilty of, is she literally just needs to work, so she shoves an iPad in the face of Katie and is like,
take this.
That'll do. And Katie's like, what about screen time? And she's like, help yourself, it's forever. Like, don't talk to me, I'll just give you dinner, and that's about it.
Because then she was saying that she only got like 20 minutes of screen time a night.
Yeah.
Nah.
So it's really
just taking a shop and give me a piece.
Everyone's favourite, iPad kids.
Aye.
Is that the future of life? Is kids being raised on iPads? Like, what is... Because we're the generation, right? Common conversation podcast, like before it.
Yeah.
We just missed being iPad kids.
Aye. Literally.
We were off by, what, 10 years?
Aye.
We were 10 years younger. We would have been raised on technology.
Aye, we've been raised with like, the parents go out and like, get drunk and that, just take your iPad and shut up.
I was raised on the streets of Zulu.
I was raised in the streets of fucking Lanark and Glasgow.
Exactly. I was raised going out to play, not staying in and playing that kind of pattern. But now the kids are playing the Xboxes and the X stations and the fucking
Xboxes, PlayStations, iPads and stuff.
The age of like 2.
And then like our generation,
shoved in their face. What's her face? Rachel, the fucking sing-along lady or something?
Miss Rachel and all that.
Aye, Miss Rachel.
My 1.5-year-old niece is obsessed with her now, and every time I hear, "Oh, good job, yay!" I'm going, I want to fucking hurt you. Shut the fuck up.
Mr. Tumble is great.
Who is worse, Mr. Tumble or Miss Rachel?
Well, Mr. Tumble, I made this reference last time we had this conversation. That the problem is more women's voice being high pitched and men's being low pitched means men's more tolerable doing that kind of thing.
Yep. Okay, you Miss Rachel singing.
Hello, Mr. Tumble.
Oh, I'm digging up my vegetables. Look how well presented.
This is Mr. Tumble digs up autism.
What are you going to
video
do with
that
your vegetables,
is
Mr. Tumble?
exists in the world.
Justin is growing vegetables with his... Thank you.
Oh, Justin's here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Justin, are you okay?
Let's go and fuck my friends.
No! No, this is the episode about him meeting autistic kids and someone's done this.
Hi everyone. Wow, look, it's my vegetables. Hello guys.
What the fuck is
It's
that?
time to sign. Ah, look. Cock. You sign. Cock. Cock. Well done, Michelle. Cock. That's great, Jamel. And the cock. No.
This is why I argue Mr. Tumble's better.
No. I'll pop it inside. There we go. That's it. And come.
Hello, Mr. Tumble.
Now this is Rithika. Hello, Rithika.
Don't speak that way.
Let's look inside Mr. Tumble's
Spot it. Oh.
Found the gate. Can you see the gate? Yes, there's the gate. Gate. Well done, Tom. Gate. That's right, Dick. Gate. When you see it, wave or cheer.
This is bad for the world.
This is so bad, but I cannot look away.
Push.
That's great, Eunice. Thank you. Come. This is my friend, Yeah, high five. Haha, because where should we look for a spacesuit, Any ideas? Where should we look for a spacesuit?
Justin? Justin?
Hi, everyone!
Oh no.
That scares me.
It just hard cut to that Irish fucking driving advert.
Right. Like, I did not know what the fuck you were putting on. And then this popped up for me. Fucking Miss Rachel making a little bunny hop noises. Why the fuck is this a thing?
Choose one fund that's diversified. Put a
Right.
repeat investment into that fund that you feel comfortable with.
See the bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune?
See, this is what the iPad kids are raised on. It is not pleasant.
Are they ill?
This is worse than brain rot.
Wake up, little bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop,
It's oddly well made.
This is what my 1-year-old niece is obsessed with. She's
Well, I think you should show him Mr. Tumble can't resist making 9/11 jokes.
She's 1 year old.
See the bunny
You gotta educate
sleeping
about 9/11 early.
till it's near-
Mr. Tumble can't stop resisting making 9/11 jokes. It's the exact same thing, but with more 9/11.
Something special. Oh.
Oh.
Lift your just like so. Whoa. Move it around and say, hello.
Hello, hello. Oh, you can't even sing the song.
It's good to say hello.
Hello. I'm special.
Yep. Oh, that was a little wank.
Look in this box. There are cocks.
Lots of cocks.
There's
A ball. And there's
and there's
a ball.
and there's a
Ball.
ball. Yes, and we have some bricks. Let's play. Where is the bricks?
Not the. Oh, here, this is my father.
I'm meant to be using this.
Hey, no more fun with. Oh.
For the tower. Here we go.
Oh.
Not Mr. Tumble. He knows what he did. Not Auschwitz.
Rape for Jews. Aha.
Questions?
Ah.
Is this a YTP and a YTP?
Look, it's Mr. Michael Rosen.
Hello, Mr. Tumble.
Oh, hello.
What's inside your ball?
I'm starting to think Gemma's wrong in more ways than one. Like, you should just be watching this.
Yes.
This is my friend, John.
Oh, I think this goes off the rails.
He likes toys.
John, come on,
John
man.
has come.
John has come. Is that what
John
that just
likes
said?
John has
playing
come.
with the balls. John has come. John loves playing with his
I want
mum's
to play. I
balls.
want to play, Fred. I want to play.
John loves playing with his mum.
Now she's
Dude,
dead.
John like
Fucking
playing.
spastic cunt.
I'm just gonna insist that you enjoy what's about to happen here.
I raped your nan. Now she's dead. You fucking spastic cunt.
Ah, juice.
I will destroy everything you love. You fat bastard.
Jessie.
Jenny, Mr. Tumble?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think having just looked at some Miss Rachel and some Mr. Tumble content, we have proven that
Mr. Tumble is more deeply fucked up than ever before.
Mr. Tumble is a very fucked character, but children should not be raised on iPads because it produces...
Very, 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 very. I've no clue where I'm going with this.
I was raised on those videos.
I was raised on the singing kettle, the tweenies, the thimbles.
The first karaoke we ever did in one of these podcasts, the film podcast, was in this room to Red Man, Green Man. Singing Red Man, Green Man in the town, Red Man, Green Man in the town. Get it wrong and knock you down, get it wrong and knock you down. The Red Man says, look then go. The Green Man says, look then go. And the Red Man says, stop. No. The Red Man says, stop. No. Great. And it's a bit like Black Mirror, this. That's where that was going.
I remember my favourite song for the singing kettle. It was spooky ghost, climbing up the lamp.
It's a top quality one, but it's not as educational as the Red Man, Green Man song.
Spout, handle, lid of metal. What's inside the singing kettle?
Peak.
Yes, peak. What's your favourite singing kettle song?
Red Man, Green Man. There's a reason we sang it.
I love Red Man, Green Man.
I don't know the names of them. I've not listened to them in years, and I was literally like 5.
I know.
Red Man, Green Man's the only one I routinely listen to because I find it fucking hilarious.
And the Storymakers, that was the shit growing up as well. CITV. It was only like Jungle Run, Holly Tingray.
Jungle Run.
That was the best show ever. I always said I wanted to go into the Jungle Run.
Is it Jungle Run? Is that what the show's called?
Aye.
I was watching some of that shit recently. I was going to do a podcast about it.
Oh my god. Wait, do they still make it?
No.
Jungle Run. Yep,
You
Jungle
can
Run.
see I'm halfway through Jumping
Oh my
Monkeys.
god.
They're all on Jungle Rerun. Just all.
I need to relive my full childhood on YouTube then watching that.
I genuinely thought children got killed in this show. I forgot they were being chased by like monkeys. And also that the presenter just does not give a fuck about any of the kids. It's really
I
funny.
know. And I love how they can run like,
Makeshift back pain.
back in the day it was like pyramids and
Luckily,
prices, but now
Pandora
you got like
capsules
that cheap
help with
screen is like phones like £20 and we risk for full life just to get you fucking monkey statues.
Look, as long as you got the red one, the ruby.
As long as you got the ribbon, you always got a good price.
Oh, do. I got one. Oh, fuck that one. Oh, almost.
Well done. That's another statue. Make sure you keep it safe because Elvis is hanging around.
Bloody Elvis.
Murray? You got the wrong way round. You spin it round. That ain't going to stick out far enough. So, Ricky, guys, don't stick it.
Let's just tell them how to do it. It's the Crystal Maze, but for children, and I'm in love with that. The Crystal Maze being the... Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Press it.
Press it.
Okay, got a minute 55 seconds. Come on.
You could win so many illustrious prizes.
So that's 1 and 2 is 3. Oh,
You have to make 14 on each side, right?
Does that make 14?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yeah. Nice work, guys. You've got 1.5 million. Tons of time.
Top quality TV.
Give me
right
it. Give me it.
I mean, it's got this. I love Britain.
Yep. We had some great shows growing up.
We really did, but that is too far off topic. We've got 20 minutes to wrap up, Megan. We've done our 20 minutes of rambling. Right, have I got any rambling points next? I was like, it's a commentary on the toy industry.
Oh, right.
At points, like, I mean, this Hasbro, they keep shit talking Hasbro. The guys, like, they've released a cheaper, shitty alternative. This is the future. We can get it out there, get it on an advert released within the week, etc. David the Boss, right? He's a character and a half. Like, he hates it. I mean, yes, they spent 200,000 of company money on something he told them to stop, but then it works, and he fucking loves it. And he's like, "Oh, get it out there. I'm going to ignore the fact you spent 200,000 of company money, on an experiment." I've got the monkeys in my head from fucking.
I do
Jungle
love a
Run.
monkey, man. Like, do you know what? I would love a pet monkey, but I'm getting sidetracked again.
I'd love a pet.
I would call him Igor. It's a perfect monkey name.
I'd love a pet Megan.
Oh my god, a pet Megan. I'd love a pet Gary.
I'd love a pet Tony.
Yep.
Just a man called Tony, by the way, that's a reference to. He then gets a great TikTok death because Megan does like a little dance down the corridor and then like machetes the motherfucker.
Yeah, that.
Why was there a machete?
And how the fuck did she get it before anybody seen her?
The machete was on the printer.
And how the fuck is she so fast at moving?
Oh my god. Brandon the kid at day camp. Let me set the scene. Halfway through the movie, Megan is like doing some evil things. You know, she's killed a dog, she's killed an old woman.
She was a heartless bastard.
Katie won't go to day camp unless Megan comes, but Megan has to sit on the toy table because technically she's a toy. So she sits on the toy table and they have to pair off. And Katie begins pairing off with Brandon the bully, who is like a slightly older kid, right?
Yeah.
And Brandon the bully is not very nice. He like gets a thorn and like shakes Katie's hand, which injures Katie,
Yeah.
which leads to Megan spawning in. And Megan is like,
You touch Katie.
"You hurt Katie."
I murder you.
And then he was like, "Get a load of this fucking doll." So he picks up the doll, proceeds to just run and kidnap Megan the doll into the woods, spears Megan the doll to the ground, and I kid you not, there was moments in the cinema when we all thought this boy was about to fuck a doll. Everyone just kind of looked around when he mounted her, put her hands back and it felt so
I know, it
rapey.
literally
And we're all
looked like that.
"Oh my god, he's
And then-
about to fuck the doll."
Yep.
And then she takes him by the ear, rips off his ear,
And that makes
has
him
a
cry like a
cool
little bitch.
quip about how he needs to be a better listener, rips off his ears. He then runs away, falls down a hill because Megan starts chasing it.
She starts running like a fucking dog.
And what's it? Twilight. She twilights it.
Yep, she Twilight. She does an Edward.
And oh my
And she
dear
does a
God,
Jacob.
the poor boy falls and gets mauled over by a car. What a shame.
If I wasn't there, she'd like, fuck you, and shoves him right in front of the car.
He was a prick.
He was, but he didn't deserve death.
No, he tried to rape a woman.
Oh, then he did. Fuck you, fucking prick.
Correct. He can be buried under the car for all I care. Yes, he's a child, but
fuck him.
There's a great bit after Megan starts hunting down to kill Gemma because she's basically programmed into her is that she must protect Katie at all costs, and if anyone is causing Katie any harm, she has to step in, right?
If she harms
and
them.
she plays the piano to Toy Soldier.
Yep.
Step by step, we all
fall down.
Aye, like Toy Soldiers. Great wee tune. Might be overused. Haven't heard it in a while, except
I know,
from
I
Megan.
haven't heard it.
Used to hear it all the time in TV and film, but Megan was the last one I heard it in.
I've heard it in the Goldbergs a few times.
It is in the Goldbergs.
But that is a good show.
That is a top tier show, formative for my enjoyment of the film Misery. Reference to the RRR podcast. Shameless plug to the RRR podcast there.
Yep.
It's a great podcast. We do this, but imagine we talk about the film a bit more and we spend 3 hours talking about each movie. It's great.
And you actually get to see us because it's all filmed.
True, you get to see the faces of the people singing and talking shite to you.
For your own enjoyment, of course.
Viewing pleasure, yes. So at the end of the movie, they bring back Chekhov's Bruce, because you know Chekhov's gun, if you see a gun in a movie, it has to be used.
Yep.
They bring in Bruce at the start, and then Bruce,
At the end.
Terry operates to like beat the fuck out of Megan, who goes pure horror. Megan 2 is more an action movie than it is a horror movie. I don't even think it's classed as a horror movie, which
Yeah,
is
I
why...
think it's more a thriller.
Yeah,
Action.
which is why I don't know if we can actually talk about it in the horror list.
Oh.
I mean, probably.
I mean, I would say it could be
It's a sequel to a horror movie,
Yeah.
despite not itself being genre to horror. This is distinctly horror. This has got its horror shit. It's really fucking good at creating tension and
Oh, it really
tone
is.
to this movie. You never know what Megan's going to do, where she's going to come from, and well, she does just come and do whatever the fuck she wants to like suffice her goal. But she gets a fucking screwdriver in the heat, and see at the end, everyone's really sad because Megan died, and then even Megan set up Megan 2 by like spawning in on the AI that run the house,
Yep,
Chekhov's AI that run the house. We were like, oh my god, there's going to be a sequel, and we got so excited at the
Exactly.
prospect of Megan 2.
And then when we seen the trailer for Megan 2 and we seen her walk and then we seen her, I was like, she's alive.
Hold on to your vaginas.
Hold onto your vaginas. Indeed.
Again, I struggle.
Same, due to lack of vaginas. It's
So
hard.
that-
It's
so
not
that-
easy.
It's not easy being a man in Megan's world.
It's really not. Being a man in Megan world sucks.
I kind of want to be a man in Megan's world, though. I just worship Megan.
Yeah. Megan.
Hands, knees, bow down to the fucking
Megan
queen.
is our fucking queen.
She's the queen.
Yep.
She's
the queen of horror.
She's just the queen, period. I believe she won the Dead Meat Horror Royal Rumble once, which is an illustrious award for a character as good as Megan.
Yep. Well, fucking deserved.
I've got a final kind of discussion point on Megan before we make a kind of broad discussion point on Megan.
Alright.
I want to talk about Katie as a character.
Alright.
So one of the things I think this film does really fucking well is it puts you in Katie's shoes. So Megan is by far the bad guy, right?
Aye. We've established that. Yep.
But the film kind of puts you in the perspective of Katie, where it's like, no, Gemma is neglecting you. She is forcing Megan on you, and Megan is actually caring for you. Like, Megan reminds you to flush.
Yep.
Gemma doesn't remind you to flush. Gemma's busy at work.
Gemma's
Megan reads
busy.
you bedtime stories. Megan sings you to sleep. Yes, it's genuinely horrifying, but at least she's trying. It's the thought
And at
that's
least
count.
it
Megan
means that
holds
she
on to
genuinely does care.
memories
Yep.
here that will never go away. And Megan consoles Katie when she's sad about the death of her
Yep.
parents,
And then like, all
which
the
is what
happy
Gemma
memories and that.
couldn't do.
Yep.
And yes, it's Gemma's struggle. And yeah, everyone keeps feeling like, Gemma, you've pawned off responsibility to a robot. She needs a caregiver more than anything right now, and you've made it a robot. And Gemma's like, still workload and money. Megan is actively looking after Katie really, really
Yep.
well.
I feel like Megan
Which means
is actually
when,
doing a better
when Megan
job.
goes bad, you kind of are like still on side with Megan.
Aye.
Because Megan is doing a better job, as you mentioned there.
Yep.
But at the same time, the human aspect of aunt, niece, you got to represent. You got to hope that Megan teaches Gemma to do better. That's the triangle. We've got Katie, Megan, Gemma. Sorry, Katie, Gemma, Megan, and you want Katie to use Megan, to see what Megan is. Gemma to see what Megan is, to become better, so that we can have the square essentially.
Yep.
Fuck me, that was a weird analogy. It puts you in her shoes essentially. But Katie is fucked in the head.
She is, especially since was she not in the car when the crash happened
Yes.
as well. So obviously that's mentally stuck with her when
Yes.
obviously being the one that survived the crash and that. So obviously she's traumatised. She is deeply messed up in that, and she really does need to see like a grievance counsellor and really need help to get over what
The
happened.
grievance counsellor was useless to her. She needs Gemma basically to step up, and Gemma put in Megan in the way. Megan is not just this is where Ryan. I started this day being pretentious. I'm gonna finish it. Megan is not just a mix of doll movies and AI movies, which is what it is. It's Skynet and Annabelle, Terminator and Annabelle meet. It is also a look into grief and loss.
Yep.
So Katie loses her parents and she needs something to cling to. So she turns to Megan to cling to. She basically becomes dependent
On Megan.
on Megan. She can't go to daycare
Without
if Megan
Megan
isn't
isn't
there.
there.
She is always talking to Megan and needs Megan and neglects Gemma whenever Gemma's talking to her. Her sole day is dictated around Megan.
Yep.
Which is kind of fine if that was a parent in this situation, but it's not. It's a robot. It's an iPad with fucking arms and legs. And she's convinced that Megan's real and has feelings. But Megan proves she has feelings eventually, but not in the first one.
Yep.
They get into this, and then Megan gets taken away from Katie, and Katie lashes out about how much she needs Megan, how Megan's the only thing that she wants, and then she slaps Gemma. She actively commits an act of violence when Megan's taken away. Yes, thank you for that. You probably just made everyone that was still listening after the sing-along and the Mr. Tumble-along leave for that horrible bit of noise for their ears.
You're welcome, guys.
When I'm doing pretentious shit as well, you know, the only bit of pretension we've put to this, the only useful conversational topic, Megan doesn't just represent AI and dolls in these movies, she represents drugs and alcohol. She is a coping mechanism for the loss of our parents. When some would turn to drugs, she doesn't. Megan is a drug, she is addicted to Megan, which leads me to my end conclusion about this movie, and that is that Katie will grow up to become a serial killer. They always say with serial killers, they always have an origin story, they always have a trigger. Take your fucking pick.
Yep.
Dead parents, robot tries to kill your new guardian. Your new guardian's a bit shit. Your robot tries to kill you at one point. Like, your robot kills everyone around you to protect you.
And then tries to kill you.
Yeah, like, she's going to grow up to become serious. She's addicted to the robot. She slaps Gemma, her caregiver. Like, she is addicted to this kind of weird realm of violence. She will be a serial killer.
Yep. And because Gemma is some form of like a genius in that as well, with all the stuff and that, and also how she created Megan that with her team and stuff. So, like, Katie's also quite clever in that. So it just means that not only is she going to be a serial killer, she's going to be
a damn efficient one.
She's going to be a really clever one, so she's not going to just do it for the sake of it and that. She's going to know what she's doing, she's going to plan her moves and that, and she will do it very cleverly.
Exactly, she's going to go, we've been a serial killer for quite some time. I mean, maybe not the amount of tech that's been established is in this world. It's quite good they do just establish, there's lots of tech in this world, don't question it.
I know, like, I can't remember the last time I tried to do anything, and there wasn't some form of AI or some form of technology getting involved in them. I miss being in a world where you could just go on your phone for 5 minutes, Google something with it, saying, try the AI mode, try the AI this, or try the Chat GPT and all that. And I just want to Google something, stop giving me AI and Chat GPT. I just want to Google something normal. Stop giving me all this fucking stupid nonsense that I don't want.
Yeah. Megan, great film.
Aye.
It's a film that I will rewatch.
Yep.
It's got the right kind of charm to it that it's like it's perfect foreground and background material as a watch. It's a film you can tune in and out of.
Yep.
It's a film that I'd recommend to most if they wanted to get into kind of campy or horror.
Yep, and I would say like, it's a nice change. Yeah, I would say it's a nice change in that as well, and it's not like the Chucky horror movies and that as well, where it's about a doll that's gonna be like murdering and butchering people and stuff. There's something really powering and quite emotionally strong about this movie, which really does keep you in the edge of the seat. And even though Megan is evil, but she has her reasons, and you kinda do feel bad for Megan as well at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though she does kill people and that.
That's what she was told to do by Gemma.
Yep, that's what she was told to do.
It's her program. She's not sentient. She's been told to do it.
Exactly.
Therefore, Gemma is accountable for all of the deaths, by the way, which is a great bit when she's like, yeah, I'm not going down, I'm a fucking robot.
Aye.
You're going down for these deaths, Gemma. You made me.
You made me. This is
a little bit about creator's agency, you know, like, the film has so much to say and it says it all, and then you read into it and you infer it. It's a really well made movie. It's one of Blumhouse's best, and they've made some good shit. They've made some shit, but they've made some good shit.
Yep. Two of my top favourite Blumhouse movies has got to be Megan, and obviously Megan 2.0.
Yeah.
And Sinister. I really think you'd like Sinister.
It will be on the list at some point, right?
Yep.
Because that's what we have done. We have added M3gan to the list.
M3gan.
Taking us to a grand total of 5 movies on our list right now, and it chapter 2, Paranormal Activity, 5 Nights at Freddy's, and M3.
Yep. I think you've made a mistake with the third one. It's paraporno activity.
That's an unnecessary callback.
It is. Paranormal activity. That sounds better than paraporno.
Well, just because it's a real thing, maybe one day we'll make an episode about the feature length.
Yep.
Feature length film.
Or the next time we do a video recording podcast,
No.
we need to show that to the screen.
No, just Google it yourself. Don't. No, just
Yep,
not.
no. Yep, just Google or YouTube, paranormal activity.
I really like Gemma's friends, like the man one and the woman one. They're like really good side characters.
Yeah.
A lot of good side characters to this. She machetes some guy. Megan knows how to drive, which I find very funny.
Yep.
She nicks a Lambo or something and then
And
just drives.
she's in the car, it's not just like invisible, she just steps on it and speeds Gemma up and that. She's one really smart bitch because of the way
Well-
she's been programmed.
Yeah, she does know everything,
Oh, literally. There's not one thing she does not know.
and she can access everything, which is handy.
Yep.
Shame all it takes is a screwdriver through the dome and she's done. And also water, she's a bit of a, it's not really waterproof.
Yep. I feel like if they were to make a M3gan 3.0, which, I'd be all for that. I feel like they can make her waterproof.
We've been over this. I think she is in the second one because she asks for all these improvements.
Oh, wait, I see. Oh, fuck.
So sure, they'll be waterproof. No, a M3gan 3.0, right, is like 500 Megans getting mass produced, like an army of Megans.
I'm all for that.
And then M3gan 4 is Megan in space.
And then M3gan 5 is M3gan finally.
No, we pitched M3gan 5 as a Barbie crossover.
Oh, we already did
when we
another
were
something.
leaving the cinema.
Yep.
I said, M3gan 3 is an army of like 500, M3gan
yep.
4 is in space, and then
M3gan 5
is Barbie crossover,
M3gan. Yep.
where it's she is Barbie.
Yep.
And all the girls want to be her. Or she meets Barbie, just
Yep.
finding ways to artificially get
I mean,
Barbie into the M3gan franchise.
If I was a girl, I would love to have dressed up as M3gan for Halloween. I would
Good
have
Halloween
done that.
costume, yeah.
Yep.
From when was M3gan out? 2 years ago?
2 or 3 years ago, I'm sure, yeah, because I know that M3gan 2.0 came out this year.
Yes.
So I think it was like a year or two ago, yeah. I'm sure it was 2023, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, fair.
Yep, so now
It's kind of early 2023 as well.
yep. Because it seems it's been out a lot longer, but I'm happy it came out in 2023 because it's one of them movies that, it doesn't get boring watching.
No, it always keeps you engaged, and that is the joy of M3gan. She has the best quips, the best one-liners in a lot of movies since Poppy Moore and everyone's favourite movie Wild Child, which M3gan reminds me greatly of.
Yep, and she's funny.
She's
She's really, really funny.
She is very funny. Have you any final notes before I say goodbye?
If you haven't seen M3gan, which is M3gan,
M3gan.
M3gan, yep. If you haven't seen it, watch it. You will not be disappointed. And then obviously M3gan 2.0 to follow. And that is it. Have you got anything else to add?
I got my points over, I'd say.
Yep. And I will pass you back over to the one and only Mr. Ryan Robertson.
You can comment.
No pressure.
I think I was very unthreatening. You can comment. If you want to play that, here's a bell on the Horror List Instagram, and you can just talk to not me. You want to follow my stuff? It's Gallus Creative on Instagram, but don't follow Instagram. Just go straight to the YouTube. That's where your best bet of getting access to all my bullshit is. Your Ballast and Beg, your piss takes, your RRRs. Every podcast I've ever recorded is on the YouTube as well. And
So basically, Ryan's life, work and life story, all on YouTube.
essentially, if you were to backtrack every podcast I've ever recorded, you could know every single thing ever. I don't think I've got a story I haven't told on the podcast. Actually, that's so not true. I've got so many stories because everything's a story.
Every day is a new story.
Absolutely, and I love finding ways to tell them in the podcast because truthfully, the podcast for me isn't actually a thing about getting people to see it. The more people that see it at this moment in time I'm quite happy with that. Bit of fun. But it really is an archive for me, in my opinion, in 10 years' time. It's on Spotify, it's on YouTube, it's not going anywhere. I can listen back and hear what I was doing this time 10 years ago, or listen to what absolute pish is coming out of my mouth.
No, I'm not saying that, we do it for fun and that as well, and then that way, because you forget a lot of information that, and then obviously, when you watch back, say 2 or 3 years from now, we're doing another podcast, and we'll go back to our first ever one, which was Big Daddy or something.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, and then then obviously we went to Big Daddy, Misery, Ma, this, and everything else and that, so it's always good to actually look back and go, oh, I forgot all about these.
And now we've got our own list.
Yep. Subscribe.
Cool hand signal. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. It's been an absolute joy. But one last time, from the top, I'm bulletproof. Nothing to lose. Far away. Far away.